Hello there, my very good friends. On today's wrestling news, a former WWE champion is done with the company for now.
I've got the latest update on CM Punk's AEW status.
Brock Lesnar appears to be out of a top WrestleMania match.
And a missing AEW star was backstage at Dynamite this week. I'm Adam Wilborn.
And I'm Andy Murray.
A little bit far away from you.
What's going on?
This is the news.
Alright, let's kick things off by talking about JBL. A sentence that not many people want to hear often. He's done with WWE programming.
Yes!
For the next little, my ear hurts.
Sorry.
I mean, it is.
Sorry, everyone.
These are strange years, admittedly. You're good. You're good. He's done with WWE TV for now, right? So PW Insiders, Mike Johnson posted, yeah, like he's on a message board, and reported yesterday that JBL is not scheduled to appear regularly on WWE TV for the foreseeable future. So he's had this 4-month run with Baron Corbin that came to an end effectively this week when Baron lost again. He's lost something like 5 matches in a row. He was in the Royal Rumble for 7 seconds. He's had a tough time, old Big Banter. JBL kind of dressed him down backstage. We covered this on Tuesday, but yeah, he was like, hey, you're getting in your own way, you loser. You're not a modern day wrestling god. You're more of a wrestling cod.
Wrestling fraud.
A fish. Yeah, there you go. Modern day wrestling fraud. Good.
Works better with your accent.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, JBL done for now.
Good.
That's the story.
Good. I'm really happy about this. I don't like JBL as a person.
Fair.
and I think this wasn't doing anything for Baron Corbin as a character.
I don't think it was doing anything for anyone.
Well, exactly. It was just a blatant right, we'll glom this guy onto you. Does this do anything for you now? No. Don't do the same thing again. But Baron Corbin has showcased his chops when it comes to broke Corbin and all that. I'm not saying repeat that gimmick, but give him something to, a bit like his steaks, get his teeth into.
Yeah, chomp down. Like, he's a really good, pain in the ass heel.
Yeah.
Just let him be that. You could do something fun now though, because the bum ass Corbin down on his lap, that was fantastic television, and so was Happy Corbin for a bit. I wouldn't mind if they went down that route again.
Here's an idea.
Oh, I thought you were giving me a high five.
It's Friday.
Yep.
Here's an idea. Just have him go away for a bit.
Yeah.
I hate having to sit here and wait till someone gets injured and go, maybe this is a blessing in disguise. I get it, it's WrestleMania season. But is there, genuinely, if you think now, is there a match that you think Baron Corbin's got to be in that at WrestleMania? Well, yeah, apart from that. Or a JBL match. Maybe this is all a big swerve.
Right back.
And he's going to beat the cowboy hat. No, I don't want JBL to be the face. I give him some time off.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Let him have a break.
Exactly. But from John Bradshaw Layfield to Chick Magnet Phil.
That works.
Yep. CM Punk, what's going on with him? Is he coming back to AEW anytime soon? According to Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio, he might come back. He will be available to come back if they want him in a couple of months.
Is he coming back? Maybe.
Obviously, he's been off, not just with all the legal shenanigans, brawl out, etc. But let's not forget, prior to that, he tore his tricep in the title match with Jon Moxley at, what was the pay-per-view again? I can't remember.
Yeah. SummerSlam.
Dave said that would, quote, open up a lot of other issues. What could that be?
Yeah, I wonder.
5 months since his last appearance, of course, in AEW. Do you want him back? Do you think they'll bring him back?
Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to address, because I do. I'm going to address this purely from a fan perspective, because obviously there are complicated relationships in locker rooms.
Wait a second, a subjective take on the internet, Andy. Good luck with this one.
That we are not privy to. So, purely from Andy Murray, wrestling viewer. Yeah, of course.
And wrestling journalist.
Shut up, man. Of course I want him back.
Yes.
Of course. I love CM Punk. I love everything about his on-screen presence. That wonderful, chaotic man. But yeah, 100% I want him back. I would love nothing more in the world than for all these people, and it's obviously easier said than done, but if there was somehow a way where if everybody could just be mates again, and we could get a Double or Nothing, the Elite versus FTR and CM Punk for the belts. That's what I want.
Yeah, there's a tiny bit of me. It's the conspiracy side of me. So it's the side that I hate, that thought the moment the Acclaim dropped the belts, wait a second, they've dropped the belts, the Guns have got them now. Now they could hot potato them back to the Acclaim, or they could put them on FTR. That means FTR are tag champs. That means the Elite are trios champions. That means a former world champion could join the. Oh my God, he's coming back. I'd love to see it, but I do have to put a potential spoiler on this from my sources. You've got Dave Meltzer. He's kind of reliable, but my sources are usually bang on the money. So I've been chatting to my little birds. right? And they've told me he's not coming back to AEW. He's going back to WWE, but not for Raw, not for SmackDown, for NXT, for his new gimmick, the Muffin Man.
Pepsi Phil. There's lots of options on the table on that brand for Phil Brooks, isn't there?
It's the best wrestling show of the week.
Best is subjective.
Best wrestling show of the week on Wednesday. No, it's not even on a Wednesday.
On Tuesday.
God damn it. I put...
Well, sometimes CMLL puts a show on Tuesday, so that's not true.
Oh, bollocks.
No, like, I would never, like, obviously, like, there are legitimate reasons people dislike each other, right?
Yes.
And that's personal. I would never undermine anyone's totally legitimate feelings of dislike for one another. So I'm not going to judge this from that standpoint. But as a fan, come on.
I am going to judge it from that standpoint. I'm going to say 4 words. Hug it out, bitch.
Fair. I mean, it's, you can solve all the world's problems that way, can't you? Just give it a hug. It's fine. Yeah, there you are.
Ari goals.
Yeah. What?
What's your second story? Let's get on with it.
I can't bloody remember. Let's get on with it. This flipping guy, right? Brock Lesnar out of WrestleMania match, sort of, right? So Dave Meltzer, Wrestling Observer, he's been told several times, he's stressed several times, that Brock Lesnar's WrestleMania opponent is not Gunther, whatever, however you say it.
The former Walter.
See, I veer away from like Gunther because I can't say THs very well. So, yeah, Gunther, there we go. Walter.
Mr. Imperium.
Big Gunther.
Are is their surnames all Imperium? Is that what it is?
It is.
Giovanni Vinci Imperium.
But it's not the real names are like Ian Imperium,
Actually,
Eddie.
I immediately regret asking what Gunther's surname is, considering what they had planned for him.
His real name is Walter Hahn, I think.
Is
But
it?
of course, then they went, that route earlier in 2022, but they quickly pivoted away from that. But yes, rubbish.
Sorry, Nicholas. Sorry, it's Friday.
Right? Okay. Gunther.
He's not fighting Brock at WrestleMania.
He's not fighting Brock.
Dave.
Right, Dave says he's been told this several times. That's interesting because there was the tease in the Royal Rumble. Mm-hmm. There was also an interview with Gunther earlier this year, where he was like, earlier this week, where he was like, yeah, he's my final boss, he's my end boss, all of that stuff. So clearly it's something he wants to do in the future. Elimination Chamber is Brock versus Bobby Lashley. Gunther is yet to kind of enter his next Intercontinental title program after beating Braun in his last defense, which was a very fun match. I would still like to see this match, but I think maybe I would like to see Sheamus win the belt a bit more at WrestleMania. I just really like Sheamus. I'm a Sheamus guy.
You know what I say to this story? Chinny Bill. Do kids still say that?
What does that even mean?
I don't believe it. I still think
Chinny Bill.
Chinny Bill. I think they're still fighting at WrestleMania. I think.
What is it you call the last bit of bread again? No.
Yeah. No. It's called the ass, just for
the heel.
The heel, yeah.
The heel is what we call it.
But it's still happening in my head. I don't believe him. I don't believe you, Dave. I think maybe they're working a little bit. Maybe it's more for me.
Maybe they're working Dave.
Hope and expectation. I think Dave's maybe working with them. I'm just suggesting things.
Conspiracies.
Yeah, exactly. I'm on it today. Yeah, I just want to see it. So I hope he's lying, and I would love to see that at WrestleMania. But yeah, hell, if you want to save that for down the line, I'm okay for it too. If you want to, like, if WrestleMania's already looking pretty stacked, and like you said, they've got a great potential rematch in Gunther versus Sheamus. So if you want to sit on that till, I don't know, SummerSlam, I'm kind of fine. As long as I get it.
Yes.
And also, my birds have got another exclusive. Do you want to hear this? My little sources. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley at Elimination Chamber. BL versus BL. That's going to be another one of those. Not talking to you, love. A bit like the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. That match is going to be sponsored by BNBN because it's BLBL. So, biscuits.
All right. Yeah, they were good biscuits, to be fair.
They were
nice, chocolatey,
tasty.
By the way, you know what I want to see more of? People calling the cops about wrestling promos.
Unbelievable.
Good job.
Let's conclude by talking about the brilliant Thunder Rosa.
It's totally screwed up the like colours on this video.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Putting this white. Sorry, Nicholas.
We probably look even whiter.
We're just the worst guys who've ever lived.
Yes, returning to Thunder Rosa.
This is a hell of a video.
She was backstage at AEW Dynamite. We haven't got to the wacky questions yet. Thunder Rosa was backstage at this week's AEW Dynamite, according to PW Insider's Mike Johnson. Not a great surprise, considering,
Texas,
isn't it? Now, no word whether or not it was an appearance, a visit, whatever it was. Obviously, she's been off TV since August of last year. Her last match was on the Dark Elevations tapings where she teamed with Tony Storm and Hikaru Shida against Emi Sakura, Marina Shafir, I don't know her, and Nyla Rose.
You know her. She's a problem. She's the problem.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
By the way, Marina Shafir, beating out the other week on Dark, very good.
Is it?
Check it out.
Is it as good as the Outrunners? Nothing's as good as the Outrunners. Tell them to. In December, Andy, Rosa commented that although she has been lifting weights and running, she's yet to return to in-ring training. I hope this is a sign that maybe she's on the road to stepping back between those ropes because, yeah, it just, I don't know, the injury stuff, obviously relinquishing the title, etc., etc. It just sucked, man. And maybe I'm biased because she's been nice to us or whatever, and she's good friends with Simon Miller. But I really like Thunder Rosa. I thought her title win over Britt Baker is one of the most memorable moments in AEW's history, and I hope she's back in the ring regardless of how you feel about her, because, yeah, wrestlers should be allowed to wrestle, hot take.
Let the wrestlers wrestle. Yeah, I'm sympathetic towards Thunder Rosa for sure. This sounds like a secretly quite a nasty injury.
Yeah.
Just like reading into like her like interviews and stuff that she's done, and then like the way she went off TV and she was very emotional, obviously cutting that promo when she said I can't defend the title anymore. I think it really sucks because she clearly puts a lot into her craft.
Yeah.
I know there's been some controversial backstage rumors and stories and whatever. I never like to take sides in any of that crap because it's like I'm not there, so why would I do that? Unless it's like some idiot like Ryback or whatever. Hey, listen, like people often harp on us for harping on Ryback. That guy used an ableist slur to describe us, so screw that guy. We can say what we want. Yeah, Thunder Rosa. I like Thunder Rosa a lot. I hope she's coming back soon. I hope that if there was any beef, that maybe it's been squashed or whatever. And I hope that she's healthy and doing well.
Yeah, get well soon, Thunder Rosa. And in the interim, if you want to go and support her, her vlogs are great. Go and check them out as well. But yeah, hopefully we'll see her back in the ring sooner rather than later.
Best blogs in the game.
Yeah.
We don't do any.
No.
Should we do them? No one would want that. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to your wacky questions taken from our YouTube community page today.
He's found them, so...
Oh, and I've got some goodies. Thank you to everyone who sent these in on our YouTube community page. We also obviously take Twitter questions normally, and the guys over the weekend do as well, at WhatCulture WWE on Twitter.
I think we're going to start doing maybe 2 a week on YouTube and 3 a week on...
Mixes it up.
It mixes it up. Sometimes people go, hey, why isn't this on Twitter? Well, not all of our viewers are on Twitter. We're the smart ones.
Yeah.
I'm joking, obviously.
Maybe we'll get some Vine questions or tout in the future
send me a TikTok.
I'm too old. I don't understand it. It scares me, Andy.
Yeah. My girlfriend is the queen of TikTok, and I can't figure it out. I'm too old and dumb.
Right, 5 questions, so I'm going to blitz through these. Daryl Falconer writes the first question. Thank you, Daryl. Happy Friday.
Apple Friday.
Started well.
James Apple.
Happy Friday, the Baldy and the Git.
That's rude.
If the Mountain Dew Pitch Black is the Flatty's favourite drink, what is his favourite food? Thanks, guys. Love and appreciate all that you do. What does the Flatty eat?
Oh, man, what does he eat?
What doesn't he eat?
Rangers fans. Glasgow, the Rangers, not the New York Rangers. I'm joking. I'll start a football culture war now.
I think I've heard he only eats that burger from the Royal Rumble.
The one that Brian
hated,
got a promo
He's
on.
got a bit of a hankering for that.
I think he eats British tourists for sure. I think he's
sunglasses.
Yeah, obviously, throw it on his head. I think that's a logical answer. Baron Corbin sometimes invites him round for a nice steak. The flat doesn't really
3, that's 3. I'm being good today. You don't screw around on Wrestle Culture. That's him, not me.
Brother, swear. Go on. Say the C word. See you next Tuesday, brother. Drop it. Come on.
He made me. Don't do that on Wrestle Culture. What Culture Wrestling, wherever you get your podcast from, please behave later.
He's going to ruin your life.
Right.
You deserve it. It's my fault, but...
Second question today. A bit semi-serious, this, but I like it, and I thought it was interesting, and it's directed to you, so I thought I'd ask it anyway.
Okay, all right.
User DI9DC5VF20,
all right,
which normally is used to post abuse to me on the on social media. Right, so this is more of a question for Andy, as for both of you. As you've played Elden Ring,
yes,
which wrestler would you summon as Spirit Ash? And against which boss?
Oh my god.
I have no idea what this is.
Right, so in Elden Ring there's a function where you summon, basically in layman's terms, you just summon people to help you.
Okay.
So you can either summon like you've got Spirit Ashes, which is like ghosts of little Stop. It's complex.
It sounds awesome.
You can summon like things. Like one of them's a jellyfish. It's really cool. It's
Can
really
you summon
cool.
the fly?
I don't know, but I'm thinking maybe that'll be DLC. Elden Ring flat FUCK DLC. What was the question again?
What wrestler would you summon in against what boss?
Oh, Jeezy peeps, man. So like, I like a damage sponge, Spirit Ash. I like the jellyfish. I like something that's going to attract the aggro and take the hits.
The targets them, and then you can just.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And what wrestler am I going with? Who can take an absolute beating? Tomohiro Ishii. He's a stone pitbull, brother.
And what's the boss?
Radan, because you can summon like 20 different dudes for that anyway. So why doesn't another one just join the party?
I'll fight Radan and I'll summon Rick Boogs.
Oh, brother!
How can you not be motivated?
Actually,
to kick ass?
You know what? I'm gonna change my answer and go with the tree sentinel that you encounter. Like there's a bit early in the game where you come out of the tutorial area, right? And you look out across this wonderful vista, and there's this guy riding this horse around right in front of you, and you go, I'm gonna kick that guy's ass. It's early in the game, it must be easy. He kills you in one hit. Like, he just smokes the floor with you.
Oh wow.
So I'm changing my answer. That's who I'm summoning against, because early in the game I was a little loser and I got my ass kicked by him. It's not as bad as in Dark Souls. Like literally the first level in there, they plop this fat monster down.
That sounds easy.
And they give you a broken sword, right? And it's got no blade, and you just slash this thing and it does no damage. But you don't realize until like you've died like 10 times that there's a door over there you're supposed to run away from him. Cruel games. Thanks for this question, I love it.
User, hang on, IJ1QP8OG4D doesn't send us abuse.
What's going on?
Right. So I know there's an Undertaker, but is there an Overtaker? I imagine with a Road Rage style theme. It had us in the first half. I was like, I want to talk about the Undertaker. That needs to be a new NXT gimmick. Road Rage, man. Like he's pissed off because he's got to the arena late and he just kicks ass.
There you go. It could be Alex Riley. His gimmick was Rage, wasn't it? So there you go.
Do you remember when that time when people were like, he was like, yeah, thanks for the sign in the crowd, and they were like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that. Oh god,
bastard.
That was so funny. Yeah, it said push Rage and wherever, and he was like, this means the world to me more than any WrestleMania match, brother. And the guy was like, no, it's my created wrestler in 2K, brother. That poor prick. It should be Alex Riley coming down the ring on a car. How pathetic would it be, though? Because obviously you can't just go BOOM.
And when he leaves the ring, he comes out and finds out he's got a ticket.
Put there by Kevin Owens.
Lyle9879 writes, hello there, legend. With Andy Murray's Aberdeen Football Club currently without a manager, who from the wrestling world do you think is best equipped to get the job?
Oh my goodness. Teddy Long. Why? He's out of work at the moment and he's the best authority figure of all time. There's never been an authority figure as good as Teddy Long. Interesting question.
JBL's out of work.
Well, we need some new players, so if you want signings, Tony Khan's your guy, isn't he? JBL, get lost, man, get lost. The thing about Aberdeen is that our chairman is a complete and utter nut job, so it could be anyone, brother.
Yeah, roll the dice, baby.
Stephanie McMahon, in you come. In you come.
Imagine that at Pataudry. Style and grace.
Yo.
Welcome to the Queendom is the new theme for Pataudry.
We need someone who would whip us into shape. Sergeant Slaughter.
Yes.
We are a ragtag bunch of idiots.
I love him on Twitter, just sending that little image. Cheers, maggot.
Love it. Love Sergeant Slaughter. What a sausage. Have you ever seen him and Ric Flair from Superstars?
No.
It's like 92 or something. It's sick.
That's what I'm watching
It's like
today.
7 minutes, right? And the Mountie is at ringside with his shock pole. And the whole match, it takes the Mountie the whole match to set this thing up. And he's just sitting there doing this. And neither of the wrestlers are like, what's this guy doing? And then, of course, he uses it at the end. Like, wrestling is so absurd and it's the best thing ever.
The best. Final question from Crispy's Crafts. Might not be as obvious as you think this, Andy.
All right,
who at the WhatCulture office is winning the office party dance-off?
Oh, Jeezy Peace.
This isn't normal. Normally we go for like a Gareth or a Phil or a Miller, of course.
Yeah.
But I think there's some low-key movies in this office, you know.
So I'm not a dancer, man. I go home by the point.
I'm a dancer, but it's not good. It's just, there's a lot.
Yeah.
It's not me.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think Sid's got moves.
You reckon?
I've seen it in its heyday. I've seen pictures of that guy.
Yeah.
And I think that man can do the robot.
He's got crap music taste, though. Like, he's one of these guys who thinks the Beatles are good.
Don't stop. I mean, the obvious one, and I'm not just saying this because he had it in the video, Adam Nicholas. But he doesn't need to move. He can just stand there looking like an absolute in peace.
Yeah, he could do that. He could pull it off. I reckon Josh Brown's got a shout. He goes to a lot of gigs, like danceable indie music as well.
And his flowing hair would look good.
I could throw a spin kick. That'd be about.
Yeah.
I'd probably pull my hamstring these days if I tried
I can
that.
picture Scott Tailford doing some like line dancing. And I've been married a long time ago.
I could do Scottish country dancing if you want. We'll do Strip the Willows. Why not?
So basically, everyone who's not called Michael Hamflett.
Yeah, he's as stiff as a board, brother.
Him with his big square face doing the robot would be great.
He would dance like Tom McGee wrestled. Like, it just would not work. Peter Crouch still going. I love it.
Right, Andy, we've been trying to at least be a bit subtle. Present the news like this all day today because we've got a bit of surprise.
Probably failed and gone, whoa!
Yeah, you might have seen a little glimpse.
Yeah, look at these beasts.
We got to give a massive shout out. Sorry for exposing ourselves to Daz. Daz emailed me.
Hello.
You may remember we mentioned Daz a while back.
Look at that trousers.
He's even quoted what we said. He was talking about trying to send us some stuff, and we've been sent some amazing stuff. Thank you, as always, for sending stuff to us. You can just send me money if you want. That's done,
Mercedes,
obviously. Daz says, I was running up ideas for what to send you. And then last month, you gave it to me when you read out my tweet acknowledging my running accomplishment and acknowledging my wardrobe. You said, and I quote, Andy, do you want to read your line there?
Where do I get those?
And
I want some of those.
And I said, when you do get some, get me some too.
Yes, then we can walk around the office wearing them.
Daz writes, well, gents, I'm afraid I've got some good news.
There you go.
I hope they fit. They do, Daz, and they look amazing.
I think they're supposed to be looser, but I have legs like Canadian redwoods, so fair play. I love them, man.
Yes, Daz says thanks again for the entertainment. Daz Pepper, thank you for these, what they called Zubaz.
I have legitimately wanted a pair of these stupid trousers since I saw a photograph of the Road Warriors wearing them.
Yes.
In like 1993 or something.
Yeah.
Thank you. My life is complete.
I've got a funeral later today and I'm wearing them, so... I haven't, I'm joking.
I've got a meeting with the boss in like half an hour. Like,
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Baby.
I'll wear my Ribera steakhouse
I'm
jacket.
never taking these off.
Yeah, these
are
are
lovely
wonderful.
as well. Thank you once again to Daz Pepper
Thank you,
for
Daz.
that.
And congratulations on all your wonderful running.
Great work,
tremendous wardrobe. What a guy.
Yes. What a news.
What a news.
Well played.
Well
played.
done.
Right, let us know your thoughts on everything. Good luck.
Yeah.
In the comments section below. We did do some wrestling stories at some point, didn't we? We didn't forget them.
Well.
Who cares? Down in the comments, like, share, subscribe to WhatCulture Wrestling, wherever you get your podcasts from. Daily wrestling podcast. We're previewing SmackDown. We're previewing This Week Rampage, baby. We're talking about other bits of wrestling with a bloody good quiz, WrestleCulture. And of course, the guys will be here over the weekend with all your wrestling news then as well. Twitter stuff, if you want to send it to us, at WhatCulture WWE. Watch there, follow both of us. Follow Andy Murray
at Andy H. Murray. The H stands for Hoop 17,
Yes.
the Hoop of Can.
What's it going to be next week? Follow me on Twitter, at Adam Wilborn. Follow us all at WhatCulture WWE. In fact, follow our editor, the lovely, at It's Adam Nicholas, because he deserves it for putting up with us on a daily basis.
Swearing for no reason.
Sorry. Right, thanks to Andy. Thank you for watching, and we will see you soon.